Okay, hello, it's Michael and Daniel Devine here. Just wanted to kickstart our series of interviews with our underwriting team, and who better to start off with one, Daniel Devine. So we're going to be doing these every fortnight, interviewing all the underwriters. So whoever you want to see next, send me an email or flick me a text and we'll see if we can get them interviewed next week. All right, the reason I'm doing these videos and sending these emails is one, just to obviously let you guys know a little bit more about the underwriting team, to meet the guys, but also just to show you how simple and easy it is to send high quality emails to your database. If you ever want any assistance with any of this and setting this up, just let me know. Happy to run through it with you when we get the chance. But the star of the show today is one Daniel Devine. Welcome, Daniel, to the couch.
Thank you.
So Dan, just for starters, just let us know a bit about your background at TAL.
Okay, Michael Parkinson. I'll run with it. Well, I've been at TAL for 7 years now. Began the career in New South Wales, actually. And November 2009, the way I remember it, Matt Swanson poached me to come to the Queensland office. He might have a different story. But no, I've been here now in Queensland for close to 5 years. What I would say, I was pretty privileged, as you'd agree, to actually be part of this TAL team, because not only am I working with great underwriters, very solution-focused underwriters, but I'm very proud to say that they're great people. And it's a privileged position to come to work, to actually work with people that you're friends with. And I think that goes the same with the sales team. We're a pretty tight bunch, and I really think that's contributed to the success that TAL has had locally, but across the board also. And I reckon it'll probably continue into the future.
Yeah, very wise words, Dan. Now, mate, thanks for that. Now, behind the scenes, you've had some fantastic news in the last little while.
Yeah, it's been sorry to cut you off there. It's been a big year. December 28, I had our first little child. Well, I didn't have it, obviously, but I'm a very proud dad of little Olivia. So she's 17, 18 weeks old, and yeah, we're just beaming. It's just proud as punch, as you too just had little Jack. So it's great times, and it just puts a different perspective on things, and you know, has helped the daily role as such. You go home to something so beautiful as a new little daughter.
Yeah, I think there's been 7 new babies in the office altogether in the last sort of 8 or 9 months. So we're surviving on caffeine quite regularly here in the Brisbane office.
Yeah, there's definitely something in the water. There's no doubt.
Yeah. So, mate, one of the things that we want to try and do is also give a couple of tips that you can maybe give some advisors to help them through the application or pre-assessment process. Anything you wanted to share with the advisors today?
Look, one of the biggest things, and you know, we talk about it a lot, so a lot of people take it for granted, but really the power of a good pre-assessment. As I said, it is taken for granted, but if you get the pre-assessment correct, I really do feel that, you know, it just eliminates surprises from our end, and more importantly, it allows you guys to really cement that relationship with your client, because it avoids surprises. You can pre-position what the outcome will be, and let me tell you, it really shortens the assessment process. So if you can get the pre-assessment correct, and you know, I really focus on getting the pre-assessment correct, because the devil is really in the lack of detail with the pre-assessment. So if we can utilise that either by phone call or even send us through to myself or to the pre-assessment inbox, then I think you're just eliminating surprises, and it just helps the process no end.
Yeah, and anything we can do to help speed up the new business process from your end and our end, I think is certainly a win-win situation. So away from work, Dan, just a couple of personal points just to get you know you a little bit better. What's your favourite movie?
Favourite movie by far, I'd have to say Point Break. Now, it's an oldie, but most of you probably remember the final scene where you've got Michael Phelps walking up the stairs at Bells Beach, and then you've got the so-called Aussie police saying, "We'll get him when he comes back in." It's got to be my favourite scene.
Is that, it just remind you of yourself paddling out in the 50-year storm?
Well, that's it, the 50-year storm. I'm new to surfing. Give it time, you might see me paddling those sort of breaks.
And the last question, just to get to know you, is if you weren't underwriting, what would you be doing?
Oh, look, I think you'd probably see me serving in the Summer Bay Diner, or perhaps perhaps at the surf club Summer Bay talking to Alf. I think I'd have to give the acting acting gig a bit of a go. But you guys, you decide if I'll be right for that, because you can see me now on video. But yeah, probably Summer Bay would be where I'd give it a good crack.
Well, we'll leave it up to you guys. If you think Dan has what it takes to be the next Elf Stewart, please let us know. Send us some feedback. Hope you enjoyed today's first interview, and we'll be back in a fortnight interviewing one more from the team. Thanks very much.
Thanks, guys.